and wellness. I have a reading that I want to share. I just kind of was inspired to pull some cards just for some guidance. There's so much going on and just kind of needing to know like where to focus. And so the deck that I use, which is one that I reach for, I don't know, just whenever it calls to me, it's the Dragon Oracle cards. And I love dragons. And actually, what made me pull this deck is I was thinking about this blue lizard thing that I saw. There's this store that has like snakes and they also sell plants. And I went in there one day. They also have turtles. I love turtles. And just kind of looked around. I'm not like a huge like fan of snakes, but I like them. I like what they represent energetically. So I just kind of wanted to go in and see what they had. And I can't think of the name of this particular creature, but it was this beautiful blue kind of iridescent lizard thing. Its name, like its actual name started with like an A. It was very long, like I can't think of it. Hopefully I'll go back in there and maybe take a picture of it if it's still there, because it's been a little bit since I've gone in that store. But thinking of that made me think, okay, let me see what the dragons have to say. I love dragons. And it's ironic because all blue dragons showed up in this reading. So let's get into this energy. First, the shadow card that I pulled was Deep Blue Dragon. And this talks about keeping you safe, knowing that you are safe on your path. And I like this as the shadow energy because I think I know me personally, and then just things that are happening in the world and just talking to other people, the different shifts and directions that life are going in right now. Things can be very uncertain. There's a lot happening energetically as well as like in this physical realm. So it's a lot. And I think it's very beautiful that underneath all of this seemingly chaotic energy is the energy of trusting that you're protected and continue walking in your path of light. And I think that this is really beautiful. And it says that the Deep Blue Dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. We're not walking through anything alone. And it's like, as I was looking at the card and reading what it says, like I was imagining like walking somewhere and you've got your dragons, you've got your spiritual team, your ancestors, your angels, whatever animal spirits walk with you. Like you have your higher self, you have this team of energetic support that is always walking with you, clearing things out of the way. So even when things seem unsettling or upsetting, that's probably just the slightest inconvenience compared to the different things that maybe have, you've been protected from or that have been moved out of your way. Like, so I thought that was a very beautiful visualization to have, is just knowing that, yes, maybe I don't know what's on the other side of this road, whether you're trying something new or whether you're just waking up each day, like praying for, some stability and grace and just peace. But just knowing that you're not alone, that there are beings who are supporting you, and not even just, energetic beings, but people in your actual life who are supporting you, wanting to see you do good, who are, mentioning your names in rooms, sending opportunities to you, different things like that. So just know that you are being supported. So another thing that came up, there's a lot of wisdom happening right now. There's a lot of activations. There's a lot of transformation that's happening. So we have dark blue galactic dragon. I said there's a lot of blue energy here. Blue is one of my favorite colors. So I really love like And often when I pull from this deck, I get a lot of those energies. But this is talking about listening to the voice of the universe. It's very important at this time. And I say this a lot in my readings, is to be mindful of what you are consuming, what you are listening to, what you are watching, what you are reading. Even like as you go to bed at night, sometimes I'll play like energy healing music or affirmations or just something to put positive energy into my body. You can even listen to like different frequencies and things like that. It's very important that you are going within, tuning inwards. I'm just hearing like looking up at the night sky, because it's activating something within you. There's a deeper wisdom within you. There are messages that are trying to come through, different downloads, things that you need to know, advice and information that is coming down from a cosmic level to help activate you so that you can live according to your divine design. So it says, ignite the codes of your master blueprint. That is who you are. That is who you are here to be. And access the cosmic wisdom so that you can enter higher service. And what I get from this, especially with the deep blue dragon clearing the pathway, is that a lot of us are being called to do more, to go higher, to go deeper, to go wider, to go longer, and whatever it is that we are here to do, because we are needed. There is a purpose that you have, a mission that you have, and right now it is absolutely needed. So it's important that you are tuning in, praying, meditating to get the clarity and the guidance that you need so that you can really step into that role. And then the next card that came up was the aquamarine dragon from Neptune. And I believe we are, what is in Neptune? Is it Pisces? Something right now is in Neptune. I feel like it's a few different things. I can't remember if it is retrograde currently or not, but that energy of accessing your deepest soul's wisdom, I think the more that you are able to go within, the more that you are able to get still, the more that you're able to go deeper into yourself, exploring your own subconscious, exploring how you feel, what really lights you up, the more aligned you are going to be to your soul's purpose. As cards of spirituality and wisdom are available to you, develop your psychic abilities, receive ineffable soul knowledge. Okay, there's different different things that are coming up because there's so much miscommunication, mistruths, half-truths. It's very important for you to have discernment to be able to filter what is actually real, what is true, what is factual versus what is contrived, what's being manipulated. Because a lot of that also pulls on our emotions. It has an impact on how we feel and what we think. So it's very important that we're operating from a higher level of wisdom versus from, lower energies that may just have the intention to cause disruption, to cause chaos, or just to harvest energy. So spiritual practices, being wise, which is the application of knowledge, using the things that you know, using the things that you have learned, not just for yourself, but also to help others, to help you see through, the facade, is going to be very, very important. A lot of this talks about you trusting spirit, trusting source, trusting the universe, trusting in something higher, right? So that's going to be very important. Also having that connection with yourself where you're able to trust your own inner wisdom, where you're able to use discernment to know what is right and what is true. Super, super important. This would be a really great time, like I said, to do meditations, visualizations, activities to clear and ground your energy, as well as to really tap into your own spiritual gifts, your own intuitive gifts, because we're navigating different waters right now. And because this card has like a lot of water, you can see he has a trident, and I say he just because of the seahorses, but and it's like he's holding the key. The key is, and I like how like the water is clear, it's transparent, like you can see through the water. You can see like some bubbles and things there. It's not dark and it's not murky. So it's almost like, you know, you've processed the heavy stuff, right? You've gone through, you've done shadow work, you've been able to come out on the other side, and you've been able to integrate those lessons and the wisdom that you've gained from that. And that is where you're able to source your wisdom, because one, you know yourself. You know the good, you know the bad, you know the ugly. You've come to a point of acceptance where you know who you are. And because you know who you are, you're able to walk in your own sovereignty. You're able to walk in your own authority and be authentic. And that helps you when it comes to really moving in alignment with your higher self, when it comes to using your intuition and discernment for the best and highest good. And it's just coming from a really beautiful place of healing and wanting to access that deeper wisdom within, no longer necessarily relying on other people, if that makes sense. And that's not to say like we don't need to learn from each other, we don't need advice and support from one another, but there has to come a time when you know that you're really relying on yourself as master creator in your world, in your universe. We have loving people in our lives, whether they're, you know, family members, friends, partners, who want the best for us, but maybe their best isn't aligned with your highest self. Maybe their best keeps you playing small. It keeps you from opening up the gifts that you have. It keeps you from being a beacon of light to others. And so it's just, we are in a point in time when it is very important for you to know who you are, trust in who you are, show up as who you are, and make sure that you're processing information through the lens of discernment, through the lens of wisdom, so that you are not being tricked or manipulated. I hope that makes sense. That's what was coming through with that. So that was our dragon message, just for guidance as to how to navigate life and the times and the different things that we're experiencing. It's very important for you to have a deep connection with yourself, for you to develop your spiritual and energetic body, to be grounded, to clear your energy, connect with nature. If you need to like do shadow work, do shadow work. If that requires therapy, go to therapy. There are certain things that you're going to need in order for you to grow and elevate, so that you can access deeper levels of wisdom, so that you can grow and develop spiritually. It's time to do those things. It is time to do those things. One of the ways that I am doing that myself, because I have been feeling this call, is by doing a sacred wellness journey. Last year, or I guess the year before last, I did a 21-day challenge to like quantum leap. And I did it consecutively like twice, I believe, maybe 3 times. And it created some very monumental shifts in my life. So I decided life was like, you need a reset, you need a reboot, let's kickstart some things. And so I decided that I'm going to do that again. And I start this coming Sunday. You can join me. I'm going to include all the information in the caption. You just head to my website, jovhannahtisdale.com/journey. and you can sign up. I'll send you the journal that I'll be using. There's a group that you can connect with me in, and you're just going to set an intention for 3 to 4 areas of your life, focusing on body, mind, spirit. I included money, but if you want to change that to something else, you're more than welcome. And it's just each day doing something positive in those areas of your life so that you can heal, grow, and thrive, and really step into your divine design, that higher level of yourself, so that you can live abundantly ever after. No matter what you have experienced, no matter what's going on, you're able to live from a place of alignment and authenticity, and really experiencing abundance in all areas of your life. So I'm really excited about that. It's been something that I've wanted to put together for quite some time, and finally, like, I've been able to, like, all right, it's time, get all the things together. And I'm just excited and look forward to seeing what the next 21 days is going to change for me. Initially, like, my plan is to do it for 100 days, but I believe in baby steps. I'm going to start with this 21 days and just continue each day, moving through journaling, reflecting, and really carving out sacred time to take care of the things that are important to me, because it's so easy to get lost throughout the day in a sea of notifications, in a sea of busyness and worry and all the things. So I'd love for you to join me. Please let me know if this reading spoke to you, if it helped you in any way. I'd love to hear that. If there's something else that you would like to see, please let me know. I look forward to creating even more videos. I have missed videos. I've been doing some things, and I can't wait to share everything with you. I'm sending you so much love. And remember, you are not walking this path alone. Peace.